भक्ति माधुर्य गोविंद स्वामी जी महाराज पधारे हैं, जो प्रभुपाद जी के शिष्य हैं। उनका हम हृदय से स्वागत करते हैं और अनुरोध करते हैं कि महाराज शुड स्पीक अबाउट आवर गुरु महाराज।
Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vastaya Bodhale Shrimati Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namane Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharane Nirvisesa Sunyavari Paskajya Satare. So I'm very honored to be able to be here today for this auspicious occasion, not just auspicious but extremely auspicious occasion, appearance day of His Holiness Gopal Goswami Maharaj. He's not an ordinary human being, not even an ordinary sadhu. Of course, he won't like my saying these things because Vaishnavas don't like a lot of praise. But the fact is, I certainly must speak from my heart the truth of my realization. They don't say these things as flowery words or flattery, certainly not. What is actual truth? And from my own realization and observation. So it's not at all theoretical. There's Gyan and there's Vigyan. Vigyan is the practical application. So the practical application, who is he? How is he interacting with other Vaishnavas? That's what we look at in evaluating a sadhu. How is he interacting with other Vaishnavas? What does he say? What does he do? How does he treat them? That's number one, or everyone for that matter, not only just the Vaishnavas. But I've seen practically that he's always kind, he's always tolerant, he's always certainly absorbed in a desire to help others and to spread Krishna consciousness. So these are the signs of advanced Vaishnava with great love from the heart. And love is a major item. It's not just some flowery theoretical concept. So in His Holiness Gopal Krishna Maharaj, we see actually his heart is very full of love, and he dispenses it. He gives it away. He bestows it on others. I should know because he's been so kind to me over the years. Very, very kind to me personally. Now, I was just recently hospitalized. Some of you know I had a stroke. I was preaching in Bangladesh, and then I was in a coma for 40 hours, but I was chanting the Shringa Stotra, and then finally Lord Shikadev brought me back to life, and I am here today to honor this special occasion. But while I was in the hospital, the devotees told me that Gopal Krishna Maharaj was having his disciples call twice a day to find out what was my condition. That's very special, very rare, you know. There are so many hundreds of thousands of devotees around the world, but out of great love and regard, he was calling twice a day, not just even once a day, to see how I was doing. This is very special. It speaks of our loving relationship. And after coming back from Bangladesh, he wanted to make certain that I was nicely taken care of here in Delhi. He insisted I come back. And not only that, although His Holiness Jayapataka Swami offered to pay all my expenses, it wasn't cheap. But Gopal Krishna Maharaj insisted. He said, no, Bangladesh is a poor country. We will pay. So he ordered my temple to pay all the rather high costs of hospitalization. So this is extraordinary. This is not some ordinary thing, not some cheap thing, literally. So this is how love is demonstrated as Vigyan. Then after I was back, and then my health started to recover, then he was calling once a day. So reduced from twice a day to once a day, but still he was calling daily for some time to find out how I was doing. This is very, very extraordinary. So he also tolerates intolerable so much of the time. And because he's got so many thousands of disciples, and I've seen how sometimes in Mayapur, 10:30 at night, and so many householder initiates, I'll say, not necessarily disciples, so many householder initiates coming for darshan with him 10:30 at night, without thinking about how late it was, without thinking about the fact that he needed rest. It didn't even cross their mind what he's tolerating out of love. In fact, at that time, I was upset. I was thinking I was going to stop these people and say, oh, this is nonsense, you know. Because so many real disciples are not frivolous. They're not casual, and they come to see Guru for serious inquiries about how to advance in spiritual life. Not to say, oh, Gurudev, my baby just pooped in his diapers, what should I do? But sometimes this is going on, you know? Were you going to translate or what?
Later on, I'll just tell the summary.
Huh?
I'll tell the summary later, Maharaj.
You're going to translate?
Yeah, I was about to translate, but since you continued, so I did not disturb you.
So the thing is that, so his assistant at that time was a friend of mine, and he said he tried to stop people, but Gopal Krishna Maharaj would not allow him at his own expense, sacrificing his own life, his own health. But actually, disciples should not do like this. Disciples should obsess transcendentally over how to give relief to Guru. That's real disciple. Anything else is not disciple. There's a difference between disciple and initiate. Like Prabhupada had so many thousands of initiates, but not so many disciples. When I asked Srila Prabhupada personally a morning walk in Detroit, Michigan, USA, Srila Prabhupada, there's a section in Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, that speaks of devotional service mixed with the modes of material nature. Does that apply to your disciples? He said very bluntly, it depends who you consider to be my disciples. That struck me like a thunderbolt. In other words, not everyone that takes initiation, not everyone that sits in front of a fire is a disciple. You must sacrifice your life, you must sacrifice everything for the satisfaction of Guru, to make the life of Guru longer. You should not become burden for Guru. If you become burden, then that should be on your conscience very heavy. You should always simply think, how can I relieve the burden of my Guru Maharaj? And this way, that's real disciple. So you please take it all upon yourself to relieve his burden, because there's too many frivolous initiates who are concerned about things that are not important, but they want to bother him anyways. No, you should not do like that. You should consider, what valuable advice do I need? What valuable guidance I need? Nothing frivolous, nothing casual. This is disciple. So you please take this on. Please take this on and realize that he's not a young man. This is 75th birthday. Although I'm 2 years younger than him, but I'm pretty certain he's going to outlive me, you know, which is good. We should all pray that he can live to be 100 years old, certainly. But you know, it's not physically possible unless you all become very serious. Unless you become serious, it will shorten his life. Don't have that on your head. Have a free conscience. At least I serve my Guru Maharaj and help him extend his life by relieving his burden. Unless you do like that, you're not actually a disciple, sorry. So it's not some sentimental thing. Who's your Guru Maharaj? Oh, Gopal Krishna Maharaj. Oh, Jai, Haribol. Not like that. Prabhupada says, don't make Guru a pet. No, that's a direct quote from Prabhupada. But around the world we see that many thousands of devotees, they make their Guru a pet. They think the Guru is for their sense gratification. No, never. The Guru is to guide them in advancement in spiritual life only. That's it. So, therefore, you please download this. For your advancement, you help relieve the burden of your Guru Maharaj. Then you will be satisfied in Krishna consciousness. You won't stray away. Just focus on this, giving pleasure to your Guru Maharaj by becoming serious and knowing what he wants. Okay, thank you very much. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.